me, I was taking a break on music, but it doesn't mean like I didn't write songs. I was actually writing a lot of songs at the time. Even like the songs I'm releasing right now, these are songs that I've already written back in high school when I was in high school, and I'm still releasing them because, when music is calling you, because music is like my call, my passion, Music always like it's a way for me to communicate, things that can't be understood. I communicate better in music, and this way back in high school, I'm always just creating music. It's not cool to have like a lot of partners. There are diseases outside there. Kuna magonjwa, there are diseases outside there. So if you just
People
go
don't care
around,
about diseases.
yeah, if you just go around sleeping with anyone, hey, you might get something.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode on the Red Table Podcast. I'm your host, Tina Rope, and today we have an artist, and we'll give him a chance to introduce himself and tell us more about his music career. You're welcome.
Thank you for having me. It's really a pleasure. I'll go by the name Busy. That's my stage name. But on my socials, you can find me as It's Busy. Yeah, on my Instagram, TikTok. I don't have a Facebook page for now, but I'm working on it. Yeah.
So, what inspired you to do music?
Okay, I must say first of all, let me start by saying I started music. I've been quiet in this industry for quite some time. I've started music back in 2017. We were just teenagers, and I used to be in a group. That group used to be called NonStop. Until we start, like there was pressure from parents, pressure from studio money and stuff like that. Until we went solo. We went solo in 2021, but that group was made of 4 people, and 2 of the people are not doing music as for now, but the other 2 are doing music, which I included, me and my other friend of mine called Chibiti. Actually, if you search his name on YouTube or any social media platform, you can find him, named by the Chibiti.
So, about the name Busy, what's behind the name Busy?
Okay. My real name is Pal, actually. So busy, it's how I take life seriously. All right. Everything I do, I normally take it seriously. Be it in school, be it in music. I know I'm normally serious about something, and I always like present something. I can't be called busy if I can't present something which is meaningful. I have to be busy doing something about it. If it's a music I'm releasing, I have to sit down with myself, write the best I can do, then come and release it. So, yeah. So now my name is called Busy. So it's how I portray myself. It's how my character is. Like it's how I take everything serious. Yeah.
So you're also doing music and you're also studying. How do you cope? And how
Yeah.
do you balance the two of them?
Actually, when I joined high school, it's when I stepped out of the music game, and because it was a deal between my parents and I told them like, they told me like, if you really want to love music, then you have to do high school first, and I was like, no problem, because I also loved school, and so I focused in school, and I left music behind for a little while. So until I was over with my high school back in 2022, and then right now, like, I've been trying to go back to music, yeah. But now I'm officially back on music, yeah.
So about your relationship status, how is it? Are you in a relationship or single and ready to mingle?
Okay, for me, I'm just a young man trying to build himself. So I won't really I won't focus on relationships right now. So basically, I'm saying, yeah, I'm single. I'm not ready to mingle. But of course, if loves come, who am I to deny it? Yeah, it's all about love, actually.
So if you are in a relationship, how do you balance relationship and music? It's cool too.
Like life is not about music. Even if you are a musician, life is not only about music. There's a lot of things like, like you should also focus on, especially like the relationships, So if I'm in a relationship, obviously I have to focus on my people or my person, because it is important, especially if I accepted the relationship in the first place.
Yeah.
Because, sometimes also if you're too busy, it interferes with the relationship. People might think like you're not giving them attention, you are, like you don't love them anymore, but maybe you're just too busy, But if you're really like building yourself, then build yourself, because you have like to build yourself first, then you look for a good relationship.
Yeah. So as an artist, are you like, would you support having multiple partners?
No. Especially as an artist or as a famous person or any guy, I don't think it's cool. It's not cool to have like a lot of partners, There are diseases outside there. Kuna magonjwa, there are diseases outside there. So if you just
People
go
don't care
around,
about diseases.
yeah, if you just go around sleeping with anyone, hey, you might get something, yeah. And at the same time, your self-respect, it's not good like to sleep just around like a dog. Dogs are the one doing those. You're not a dog, you're a human being, For me, I'm a lover boy. Yeah, I'm a lover boy. Yeah.
The lover boy has said it. Don't just go around there.
Yeah.
There are a lot of diseases out here, and be careful. Use protection at all costs, or just abstain.
Yeah.
That's all. Just
Yeah,
abstain,
not protection.
because having multiple partners sometimes can bring a lot of diseases and sicknesses into your body. So be careful out there. As an artist, abstain yourself from multiple partners and avoid doing that. So during your break, what is the most challenging thing that you experienced during the break?
Okay, pressure. I will say pressure because I was seeing my peers, like they were really making good songs, and for me, I was taking a break on music, but it doesn't mean like I didn't write songs. I was actually writing a lot of songs at the time. Even like the songs I'm releasing right now, these are songs that I've already written back in high school when I was in high school, and I'm still releasing them because when music is calling you, because music is like my call, my passion, music always like it's a way for me to communicate, things that can't be understood, I communicate better in music, and this way back in high school I'm always just creating music, no matter what I try to do, like I'm always just back. Music is there's just a way music calling me back. Yeah.
So now that you're back from the break, so we're expecting an album from you or a single?
Okay, I wouldn't say an album. I will say singles. I have a lot of singles. I'm not planning an album anytime soon. It's just for personal reason. But in the future, yeah, I will have those plans.
So you've already released a single?
Yeah, like 4 days ago, I've released a snippet of my song. It's called "We're Gonna Win," and this is the song I decided to come back with. 9 months ago, there was this song I also released. I also even released a video, but maybe you guys didn't find it because my promotion is really low. Like I didn't promote the music video back then. But this song that I'm coming back with is called "We're Gonna Win," and it's all about the hustle, as young people, as the youth, we are going through a lot of shit, and we are going through a lot of things, and I decided to come back with the "We're Gonna Win," and this is a song. It portrays my future, how I see myself in 5 years. We're gonna win. If you use the word "gonna," it's a must. Like you have to win. Nothing is gonna stop you. And yeah, I'm saying in 5 years' time, I'll be in a different level.
So Busy B is back and better.
Yeah.
You guys listen to his new single. It's actually nice. I listened to it, and
Thank you.
it encourages the youth to do much better in whatever aspect they're doing.
Yes.
Yeah. So what really made you come back into the spotlight
After the break.
the break? Yeah.
Okay, for me, when I was, when I was in my break, there was some time or some points like I was thinking maybe I will never do music again, but it kept on calling me, Whatever I do, like I just keep on, writing songs, because it's all about the mood, When I'm in a good mood, just songs. They just come and then I write songs, you know. Yeah. So it made me like, you know what, maybe this is my call. Maybe I can change a life out there, you know. Maybe I can have an impact. And the most important thing is my legacy, you know, because we are just visitors here on earth. And I guess it would be good if I leave my legacy behind. Yeah.
So what have you learned during the break?
From break,
Yeah.
when I was on my break. Okay, as I said earlier, I was on the break, but it doesn't mean like I wasn't writing songs. I was writing songs. So I've learned like, you know, like how to promote my songs, you know, how like I have to have my own style, you know, because as an artist, you need to have your own brand, you know, your own style, you know,
Yeah.
because there are a lot of artists outside there. If you are the same with other artists, it doesn't make you special, you know. Yeah. So I learned like to be different. I've learned like, you know, I have to come back strong. I'm not just coming back for the sake, because I'm not here to follow trends. I'm here to leave my mark behind. Yeah.
And you'll do that.
Thank you.
Inshallah, yeah.
Thank you.
So what are your thoughts on the current state of the arts?
Especially our music industry
Yeah.
in South Sudan.
Yeah.
Okay, I will say like we're really progressing well as a nation, because there's a lot of great artists out there,
Yeah.
and those artists like they're so creative. We have got good producers. We have got you know, creativity in any corner, and the world. I'm telling you, the world is missing a lot, you know, by not listening to our songs, you know, because there are a lot of great artists in South Sudan, a lot of talent, you know, yeah.
I think a lot of people are hiding their talents behind audios. So most of them, they just release audios and go silent.
Yeah, true.
So if you're an artist out there, just, I know things are hard nowadays. You
True.
just need to work hard and at least release a video so that we say like, yeah, he's one of us and we are proud of him. Yeah. So it's not in a bad way though. I'm just trying to say something, and yeah.
You know, one thing I've also learned, you know, about videos. You know, I told you earlier, I shot my video like 9 months ago. It's on YouTube actually.
Yeah.
But if you see the views, that's so low. And I wasn't shooting it for free, all right? I used my money. So it means like as an artist, you know, like if you release a video and it's not like hitting or something,
Yeah.
you lose like it discourages you. So I can really understand them, but it's also money. You know, there's also money problem. You know, it's not easy, you know, to shoot a video because you need a sponsor. Maybe a lot of artists outside there, maybe they don't have sponsors. Yeah, but it's all about planning yourself. You know, if you really want to do great things, you need to plan yourself.
And like mostly like our country is not yet that developed on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
internet and
True,
stuff.
true,
So
true,
you
yes.
just find the internet is mostly in those big hotels,
True.
and you can't just go there and browse. So
true,
it's a bit hard, and
Yeah.
we actually understand that as an artist, you really are going through a lot, and you really need our support, and we always give you our support. Yeah. So what are your hopes for the future?
My hopes, for me, I'm not the person who like, you know, chase cloud or do things like that. You know, I will just do music. If there are people who liking my music, it's okay. Keep on supporting me. If there are people who like don't like my music, it's also cool. You know, there are a lot of artists you can, you know, enjoy yourself with their sound. So for me, I'm really hopeful because I'm really aiming high. You know, because I always know myself like if I focus on something, just like my name is busy. If I'm focusing on something, with my seriousness. You know, it means like I'm going places. I will go places. You know, and I will go to big levels. Like, you know, even having collabos with people like Wizkids, people like Davido, people like, you know, yeah, great artists. There's a lot of great artists there also. Yeah. So yeah, so that's my aim. That's my hope. Like I'm gonna make it and take.
And you
And
definitely
join
make it.
those guys who are trying to take this industry to the next level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the most rewarding aspect of your music career?
In terms of,
Anywhere, like just fans. In
Okay.
terms of, let's just skip that question. So, like your fan base, how do you rate your fan base?
For now, I'm still building my fan base. Honestly, I won't say like I got fans because, yeah, but I have a lot of people supporting me. They like my music. Like the last time I released the song I was talking about, I had like a lot of DMs telling me like, "Damn, bro, this song is really nice. Keep on doing it, bro. We are behind you." Yeah, my friends, and strangers encouraging me. So I say I can say like my fan base is really building day by day. Yeah.
So, have you ever performed in any concert since you started music? Or
Yeah. So, okay, since I've started music back in 2017, yeah, I used to perform. But when I went on break, I never wanted to perform again because I don't want to perform old songs.
Yeah.
I want to perform new songs. Like what I'm singing. I want people to know now. I want people to know me for me, not for my group. It was really good back then, but now I really want people to know my sound. Yeah. So I'm normally I'm normally being invited by people to come and
but you
perform.
decline
But now, yeah,
because
because
you're
I
on a
don't have my
break.
real sound. I really want people to like get to use to my sound first. Then I'll be ready to perform. Yeah.
Not bad. At least you want people to know your new music
Yeah.
rather than the old
Yeah.
music.
Yeah. Rather than the old one. Yeah.
So, what would you tell those people that want to pursue music and they are having issues? Like, for example, like you said earlier, you went on a break because you were studying.
Yeah.
So, how would you tell those people that are doing the same, that want to go into music but studies are there and the pressure from the family stuff?
Okay, like what my opinion is, always follow your heart, follow your heart. What I did is, yeah, I followed my heart, by staying in school because I really loved school, you know, but at the same time, if you want music, that's what your heart is telling you to do it, even if your parents or your relatives are telling you, oh, don't do it, or, there will come a time they'll understand, like, what you're doing, it's really meaningful, yeah, as long as you have the passion for it, as long as you're ready to do anything, to be there. Yes, yeah, go for it, go for it, yeah, go for it.
So, like during your break, I think like you are creative enough. So, what creativity have you done?
In terms of my songs,
Yeah.
okay, for me, I've wrote a lot of songs. Like if you can go through my phone, they're almost like around around 600. I'm not lying. Around 600. Yeah, around 600. But most of them they're not complete songs. So, but for me, if I just created a chorus, I normally know like this song is done, because for verse it's just easy. Just pick some words over there. Just within an hour I can do a verse, even less. So basically what I'm saying is I've really created a lot of songs, and those songs, my creativity inside there, for me, I value lyrics, lyrics a lot, because I'm not just creating songs, for fun.
Yeah.
I'm communicating, right?
So sometimes you just focus on the lyrics rather than the beats. Some people just
Yeah.
go for the beats
Yeah,
and they
true.
don't listen to the
Yeah, true.
lyrics.
Yeah. Actually, when it comes to beat, this is the reason why, like, one of the reasons why I don't like recording songs like just anyhowly is because I feel like, because I'm the type of artist like where I write songs, I complete them, then I go to the studio, I you know I talk to the producer, tell him what I want, the kind of beats I want, and after listening to my song, and one of the thing I don't like is maybe they can destroy my song, by giving me a bad beat,
Yeah.
or by creating my song. So most of the times, like, I normally like just stay, make sure like maybe if I have enough money, and then like I go to a good studio, then they go and produce for me a good beat.
So
Yeah.
are you planning to have your own studio
Yeah,
later
of
on?
course, of course. I will have my own studio one day. Uh, I will have my record label, inshallah. Yeah, so those are my plans.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice. At least you have big dreams for your future, and like maybe sometimes you can at least bring in new artists. Yeah.
True, true. Yeah.
So about the music career, so do you intend on bringing people, like if you had your own studio, would you help the young ones
The upcoming
to
artists.
come? Yeah.
Yeah, for me, if in God's name, if we reach over there, the level we want, and we are able to sign new artists, yeah, of course. This you have to give back to the community, because there's no artist which is making it on their own. Like there have to be people behind you, our own community, your own community, your fan base. Yeah, so you have to give back to them because and you need to also help them in other ways. Not only like signing new artists, but maybe building some other new things like hospitals, like schools. Just you have to give back to the community.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for my songs, as I said earlier, I'm normally like busy writing a very good song. For me, I intend to inspire, inspire people, the youth, the young people who are coming, after me, inspire them. So if you listen to my sound, listen to it like properly. Like every song that I release, it has to have a deep meaning. Yeah.
So about the promoting part, how do you promote your music?
Well, one thing of
And
what.
how would you rate your promotion?
How do I read
Rate your promote.
my promotion? Okay, one thing which is really bad, before I answer that question, one is the promotion part. The promotion system in South Sudan as an industry is really like lagging behind, Yeah. And for me, I don't have a manager yet. It's because like I don't need one for now. Yeah, I will do my own things, Yeah. But when it comes to promotion, I promote my song through social media, TikTok, Instagram, and I don't use Facebook a lot. I don't, but I guess it's also a good platform for promotion.
Yeah, I think Facebook, if you want a lot of people to know about your, especially back home,
Yeah, the South Sudanese.
mostly they use Facebook, so it would be good you have your
Yes,
own
true,
promotion
true.
page.
Yeah. I had a page, but I'll have to create another page. Yeah.
It's okay as long as you just promote your
Yeah.
own.
So I promote my songs through, TikTok, doing challenges,
Even
I know.
TikTok is also good, and it's also doing good.
True. And also sometimes, like I can also ask my friends, to do a challenge of my song, Yeah, but it's not easy. Telling people to do challenge for you is not easy,
Yeah.
And for me, I normally be like, you know what, if people are not doing challenge, I guess I have to do better. I have to list a better song, because if people really love your song, they will dance to it. They will like challenge it. So you don't have to force it on people,
And I think like a lot of people go for the most, how do you say, these viral songs.
Yeah.
So they
Viral
just
songs, yeah. So as an artist, you need like to do a lot of challenges as yourself
yourself.
first before people doing it, because after people now see how it sound, because if I listen to song twice or thrice, it's different than listening the first time. So now if I make a challenge first, second, third, the only person who was listening and be like, yo, I like this sound, and they'll do a challenge with it, and then it kept on going. A lot of people are doing it, and now TikTok will also push your content,
yeah.
because it will feel like this one is really good. Because also TikTok is trying to earn money, and they're earning money based on behind people. And if your song is good, they also push your song to the larger audience, so that like they get to engage with it, Yeah. So that's part of promotion. So for me, if I ask a friend of mine to do a challenge for me, and they're not doing it, or maybe like no one is doing a challenge, I myself, I won't take it personal.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you know what, maybe this sound is not good. I have to, improve and write a better sound, so that when people come and hear, they'll be like, okay, this one is nice. But so far so good. Like the only songs I released, I recorded 4 songs, so my own. I'm saying on my own. Yeah, 2 I've posted them. One in 2022, and without promotion, I never promoted it. The second one in last year with a video, official video. Then the other 2, I'm planning maybe to post them anytime soon, maybe at the same time, maybe next week. Yeah.
Hopefully they all go viral.
Yeah, hopefully.
Inshallah. So about your group earlier before you guys split, what happened and what caused the group to split up?
Okay, as I said earlier, the group's name was NonStop, and then there used to be NonStop on the top. Actually, there's even a song. We released like 3 songs in the group. We started the group in 2018. Yeah, 2018. Yeah, it's just a group, bunch of kids, trying, we were friends. We used to work together, like do stuff together, until right now when the time for us to be recognized, because if you're doing music, it's a must, your name has to go.
Yeah.
Then we were recognized, like especially here in Nairobi, we were recognized, and then also other places like in Khartoum, Juba, and then this is where like parents heard about us, and they were like, yo, there are rumors, people talk. Yeah, so people went and approached our parents. They were like, yo, your kids are doing music, are you guys approving that? And as South Sudanese, how people think of music. People think like music is only for the street people and gangster. If you do music, there's a lot of bad things you can do. Yeah, which is true, because also it depends on your character as a person and the way you are brought up. Because music really like needs character, good character. Not music alone, even like just being famous in general, you need to have a good character, because you will have money. If you have money, if you misuse your money badly, it won't be good, Yeah, so parents, for thinking that they have a point, but it doesn't mean like music is bad in general, Music is good, especially if someone is able to do it, If I'm able to do it, if people are attracted to my sound, let your child do music. It's not a big deal, So when they heard about that, they were really so stressed and they were really upset about it. Then they called us for a meeting. They were like, yo, who told you to start music? Like, I want which one of you like decided to like, let's do music? I want to know, because our parents, actually my father was a pastor. He's a pastor, and also the other people, like the one of my member group, also his father was a pastor, and
like,
for
if you guys did like gospel music, they would approve of it or
yeah, probably, yeah. So they were like, nah, you guys can't do music, because they were pastors, and you know how pastors like, go about their day, So it was difficult. So from there, it was like, we have to leave music. Yeah, that was now in 2020. That's when we officially split in 2020, the NonStop group. We split, and we were actually even like, some of the members of groups were sent, in different parts of the countries. Like one of us was taken to Khartoum, the other one was taken to Juba, then I was left in Nairobi, and the other one was in Kakuma. They were like, nah, you guys can't do music because it's really bad. You need to focus on school. But then until I went to high school, because me, I'm always a focused person. As I said earlier, my name is busy because I'm always serious about life,
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, even if I'm doing music, it doesn't mean like I won't perform well in high school. I did my high school, I performed well, like really, really well. I was actually the second person in my high school. So, and they were like, oh, okay, so this guy, yeah. So now I have the freedom to do anything that I want, be it music, be it anything. As long as the school I'm still, now I'm in university, so it doesn't really affect me much.
So like mostly I see like in the South Sudanese musical industry there is a lot of tribalism in the musical industry, like in this part of when one is conducting an event somewhere, so like they invite only the other tribe and they don't include the other ones. So how do you say about that?
Okay, first of all, I won't say invite. I will say that's how like musicians are carrying themselves, because if I'm from Nuer or I'm from Dinka, it means like my fan base is Nuer, or my fan base is Dinka, and it really messes up our music industry, because like for an artist, for him to like glow, into the world stage, you need to have money, and for you to make money is by you making shows, or maybe like performing in private places, and you need like, because earlier I say music is business, for me, I will collaborate with anybody, like it doesn't matter, like, as long as I like the way you sing, and we can vibe, I can join your sound, we can make something together. So when it comes to show, you see like someone like Milton now, if Milton is like throwing a show, maybe the only people, like 90% of those who are attending are from his tribe, and 10% maybe from the other tribes, those who like listen to his song. But maybe if like he had collaboration with other artists from the corners of South Sudan, maybe also people will notice him from there, because it's fun. Let's say like I'm a musician, right? It's fun, and my fun can never be the same, But we might also have mutual funds, especially if we have a collaboration, If I have a collaboration with an artist like Ali Juma, those who normally knows Ali Juma, or maybe who are funding Ali Juma, they will also hear my song, and they'll be like, okay, this nigga is also good. Like, sorry, this artist is also good. Like, this I love the way he sings. If tomorrow if I throw a show, and they will be among those who will come to my show, and they'll sell the ticket. They will buy the ticket and they'll come and see me perform live. So basically, I'm saying like unity in every industry. It's everything. Even if you go to Nigeria industry, it's either you guys have a unity, or maybe you guys are two artists who are beefing and everyone knows about it.
Yeah.
Because that's a way of marketing. We always know, like someone like Wizkid and Davido, they always have a beef, isn't it? But their beef, it's not a true beef. It's not like a genuine one. It's all about marketing. It's form of marketing.
Yeah.
The moment now, like they join forces, it will be boring. Because people like something negative. People like fighting and stuff like that. So if you guys don't have beef, then do a collaboration. If you guys have beef, then let us know about it. Like let everybody know about it. Like now, John Frog and Ali Juma, they have a beef, right? They normally talk back and forth with each other. That kind of beef, it creates spark in their it pushes their music. It's there's some type of marketing. I'm telling you, if you see Ali Juma and John Frog behind the curtains, they're laughing. They're even enjoying tea together. But when they come in public, they'll talk shit about each other. They'll talk a lot of things, negative. Yeah, which like is a way of marketing, which is good.
Yeah. So now in the South Sudanese musical industry, like your top 5 artists that you'll actually like to collaborate with, or you see like they're doing well in the musical industry and they are pushing us, or they're taking us to the next level. Who are your top 5 artists?
Okay, first of all, let me start by, like, every artist that was doing great work. Like, I won't talk trash or anything bad about you, because, it's a way for your hustle. And I know, like, you need to grind harder, Yeah. But what I'm about to say is not like, I don't recognize your work, or like, I don't, yeah. So, yeah, there are good artists, actually, in South Sudan, good talents. As I said earlier, they're good producers, And I wouldn't like pick people based on their tribe, or I will pick you based on how you like, like how you're presenting your songs and stuff, Somebody like Slatin Pro. Slatin Pro it's really a valuable asset in South Sudan. This nigga, this artist is really good. He's a good producer. Actually, when it comes to producing, I like the way he produces songs. I would really love someone like Slatin to produce my song one day, because he's really good at producing. And also at songwriting is good. Somebody like Milton, this kid is also like doing well, He's coming up. It's already up, but he's really doing great things. Yeah, he will go higher and higher. You come like to somebody like Lil Simon. Yeah, he's also doing really great, He has a good sound. It comes to somebody like Wing Boy. Wing Boy is doing great. You know, it comes to people like Ali Juma. You know, okay, I didn't mention Ali Juma because I kind of see him like a legend. You know, because some people like Ali Juma and all those artists. You know, like Chiviti, one of my former bandmate, is also doing well. He's a good artist. He's a great artist actually, and keep watch on him. He's really doing great things out there. Yeah. You.
And before we go, we'd like to at least give your fans or our audience a little bit of your released music, just a part of the lyrics and or the chorus.
Okay. Okay. First of all, I have a flu,
It's
so
okay.
you have to like forgive me about that. So my song, the one like that I'm that's on TikTok at the moment, it's called "We're Gonna Win," and it's a song that speaks about hustling and how we're gonna win because we are built to be winners. Don't lose hope. Like keep on grinding, bro. Yeah, because in life, life taught me to hustle. Anything you do, just hustle. And music taught me to be patient. You need to be patient. Yeah.
لو ما عندك قروش انت بس في ظروف انا فطرت انا تبان كلام كتير ما دير وانا فطرت انا تبان we left home to hustle. Parents are getting old, what can I do? Yeah, potential like tornado, full force, full scale at the NATO. Yeah, no matter what, can be win, kachot ko be win. No, time is running. Let me get the money and shower my mommy. Yeah, doing this with the homies. Get your mind so your mind they been on this. Yeah, I've been through a lot, but I can't complain cause I've learned a lot. Hey, all my demons are dead, man. Go allow the devil to give me a day. Yeah, we were born prepared, man. You can never talk, you can never compare. Success is how high you bounce when you hit the bottom. Yeah, I've been fighting my battles. Give me free shot, let me ready my arrows. Lo mind the guru shinte bas fi zuruf.
Another one, kalam ketir ma derwana, yeah. So yeah, that's the song.
Such a nice song. And I hope like those hustling out there, you listen to this song. It's actually inspiring. Yeah, listen to it and get inspired. That's all for today. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Thank you.
Thank you.